In this video, I want to talk about important bond features. I have a bond contract in front of me. This is a bond contract, a bond sold by McDonald's Corporation. We can see several important features on this contract. First is this 1,000 number 1,000. This is what we call the face value. Face value represents the amount bond owners can receive from the borrower, in this example, McDonald's Corporation, on the last day of the bond's life. Now, the bond is due in 1993. So this number, 1993, shows the maturity. Based on today's date and based on the due date, we can compute the amount of time left on the bond. So that's what we call the time to maturity. Now, on the maturity date, holders of this contract can surrender the bond back to the issuer and can receive the face value $1,000. So that's the face value or par value. Also, I talked about this due date, which shows the maturity date. We can use the maturity date and today's date to compute the time left on the bond contract, time to maturity. Now, the third feature we can see on the contract is the coupon rate. Now, on the bond contract, we have a number 4.25%. So 4.25%. Now, this is the coupon rate. Using this rate, we can easily compute the amount of interest paid by the borrower at the end of each period. Now, this bond promises a 4.25% interest payment. The interest is based on the 4.25% and also the par value. So with a 4.25% interest rate on $1,000 bond, each year the issuer is going to pay $42.50. So this is the coupon payment. 4.25% is the annual coupon rate. Now remember, by law, all the interest rates must be quoted using APR format. So this is the annual percentage rate. So annual rate 4.25% on $1,000. That will give us annual coupon payment $42.50. Now, a very important thing to remember about this coupon rate is that it is fixed. It is printed on the contract, and once it is put on this piece of paper, it's not going to change through the bond's life. So always, each year, the bond will pay for $42.50. Now, there is a second rate, very important in bond valuation, bond investment. It is the market rate of interest. Now, what's the difference between coupon rate and a market rate of interest? Coupon rate is the rate the company uses to set per year coupon payment. It is fixed once this contract is printed. Now, the market rate of interest is the interest rate we observe on the financial market. Now, we know depending on the economic condition, the market interest rate may change. It is a rate on the financial market is going to fluctuate. So the first important difference between coupon rate and the market rate of interest is that coupon rate is fixed. Market interest rate is floating. It is changing. It changes with economic condition. It fluctuates day by day, month by month. The second important difference is that the coupon rate is used to set the coupon payment. While we evaluate a bond, we try to compute the present value of the cash flows out of this bond investment, we need the growth rate of money. We need growth rate. The growth rate is the rate we observe on the financial market. It is the market interest rate. In other words, the coupon rate, the only use is to compute this number. The market rate of interest is used as the discount rate in computing the bond's price. So it is very important to remember the uses of these two rates.